Hi everyone, I'm Peggy Rometo and this is the Weekly Wake Up. Okay, so we're gonna slow down, take our breath inward to our heart, and then we're gonna take 3 deep breaths, bringing our focus down into the center of the earth, imagining a tunnel of white light, and then inhaling that white light back up to our body, up to the crown of our head. Hold it for a count of 3 seconds. And then exhale, going all the way back down the body again. We do that 3 times. And the reason we do that is because as we imagine the white light, we're using our clairvoyance. As we notice how we feel, that's the clairsentience, our feeling. And as we let go of everything with our breath, it's just dropping it all. It's letting go of everything that we think we already know that's going to happen for us this week. And we get to that place of nothingness, just into that place of being neutral so that we can receive all the information that we can about the upcoming week. And then as I ask the question and then just start to talk, just notice if it feels true for you. Is that for me or is that for somebody else? And maybe you'll even get additional information. But it's a practice to do every single day to help your focus to turn inward so that you can get more information. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So that first cleansing breath, just letting go of anything that the excitement or the anxiety, whichever way you go. You can use the voice to help take you deeper. Like that. Okay, and we're going to go into our heart and then do those 3 breaths, and we'll do it 3 times. Okay, so just being shown for a lot of people, we are crossing a fork in a road. Decisions, opportunities, however you hold them, this week will bring more information to you, more understanding, greater depth, timing, a sensitivity to your needs and what it is you're asking for, how you want to create, how you want to play. We just had an eclipse last week and there's another one next week. And eclipses are really used to forward us in our life, right? And so they're sudden endings and new beginnings. Generally, they're felt anywhere to 30 days before the eclipse to 30 days after the eclipse. And most often, most times, most people feel them around the actual eclipse, which was July 2nd, and then the next one is July 16th. So So for some of you, you may not be aware of what's coming up and it may just happen quickly. And it could be anything from, your landlord asking you to move, to your roommate moving out, to a breakup, to getting hired in a new job, to getting a raise, to being fired. It can go either way, right? And so the job is to know that whatever's happening is perfect and to not take it personal. Even though it is personal, it is designed to move you forward and designed to get you to make the changes that are going to support you. So think of it as a course correction. And if you can think of it like that, it won't be so hard to bear. And for some of you, it's going to be exciting. It's good. It doesn't have to be heavy. It doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be, intense. Although the next one that's coming up is a little bit more intense, only because it feels like it has to do more with relationships and with your foundation. And that would be next week. So the job is right now is this week is to be in the flow and be aware and do your best not to resist anything. And even if it's good news, right? Practice pausing, practice slowing down, practice being present, because sometimes good news can even take you away from things that you're accustomed to, right? Like a new job could have you move to a new city, and that's a little scary. Or it could, you're leaving your home or you're leaving your friends. Or for those of you that are starting college, it's exciting, but it's a little bit, am I going to like my new roommates? So there's all this adjustment period that's happening for everybody at this time. So the biggest thing is this week is just to know that there's nothing wrong. There's lots of opportunities. Take it slow. and be thorough in the process. And so that just means it's okay to feel the feelings and to not be afraid from them, but don't get caught in them, right? Don't get stuck. And the way you don't get stuck in them is by just letting them flow through you, right? In through the body, out through the bottom of the feet. And then just feel the feelings almost like, you're riding a wave, right? And just let the waves come in. And if you can do that, you'll process information faster and you'll receive additional insights into what else is next or what else you could be doing, right? To harmonize the situation. All right, so let's see what else is in store for us this week. Okay, great. So along with all the changes, you're going to be getting patience. You'll have the patience and the insight to deal or to move forward in the way that is most graceful for you. And sometimes that's uncomfortable because sometimes it's about owning responsibility for maybe you're the one who went off track. Maybe if you're the one who's getting fired, you can see, wow, I didn't listen, or I was showing up late, or, I have this other stuff going on and I wasn't paying attention. So, these are also opportunities for us to see what we've done wrong and what we need to course correct, right? So if there's work to be done and apologies to be made, make them, right? The sooner you can make them and be responsible, it'll move you forward faster, and it will allow you then to change your vibration, to level up, and to be able to receive the next best thing for you. Okay, so it's not a bad thing to clear up your environment and to clean up the space and to apologize and do whatever you need to do. So now for those of you that are being applauded or acknowledged for something good, take that in as just an acknowledgement that you're doing something right? And do your best not to hold on to it like, yeah, it's the best thing ever, because you want to keep moving. You don't want to just get stuck in that acknowledgement. You want to use it to fuel you to the next one. Okay? All right, so let's see what else is in store for us this week. So there's a lot of excitement. Some of you will be seeing old friends and family and opportunity to connect with people and just to enjoy yourself. So there's a lot of enjoyment available for a lot of people. For some of you, that will be tender-hearted, right? Because you may hear about some difficulties that some of your family or friends have been going through or are currently going through. Some of you maybe feel a little more tender-hearted this week. And again, that's the eclipses that are making us more feeling sensitive. So if you feel a little more weepy this week or a little, or it's easier to laugh, it's all part of the play. So, just enjoy it. Just enjoy the process and enjoy those feelings and don't shut them down. It's okay. It's good to be human. That's what we're here for, right? Is to feel the feelings. All right. So let's see what else is in store for us this week. There's also an opportunity to focus and to get things done and to finalize some stuff. We've got, Mercury is going retrograde and has just gone or entered retrograde. And basically what that means is you have to be aware that communication can get scrambled or screwed up. And, we also Mercury rules communication and computers, electronics. And so you can have additional problems this week with the electronics. Timetables, if you're flying, go early. All those things can wreak a little havoc on your travel. But if you know it's coming or there's a potential for it, just give yourself some more room. So keep your week slower and lighter if you can for these next 2 or 3 weeks. It's not a time to push, but it is a time to follow through. It is okay to have conversations around new businesses and opportunities and to follow through on old ones. Really not the best thing to try and launch anything new. But if it's something that's already been out there, then it's fine. So the process is to just stay in the flow, stay loose, stay free, worry-free, right? And to double check communication. So, you may have sent a text to somebody and go, why aren't they getting back to me? They may now have gotten it, right? It's just the glitch in the universe. It's that black hole that all this stuff goes to. And, as far as relationships goes, you want to have fun, you want to be present, but don't expect too much, especially if it's a new relationship. Just enjoy yourself, but don't put too much energy into it. Next month in August, you'll get the full picture of who you're dealing with, kind of what's going on for them, whether or not you're a good fit, whether it's business or personal. But in the meantime, explore, have fun, generate, create. But I wouldn't sign anything. But if you have to, right? Like if you're being offered a position, then do your best, right? Like use your gut instincts and do your best, because at the end of the day, we can always override this energy if our consciousness allows it. In other words, if we think that we can and we're doing all the steps and navigating through it, double and triple checking information, then you'll be fine. Okay, so don't let it stop you, right? So make sure that you're moving forward and having fun, but just be aware. All right, let's see if there's any other final things for us to be aware of this week. Yeah, again, pacing yourself is coming up so you don't get burned out, right? Try not to do too much too soon. Again, just pace yourself, because a lot of us are working hard to get things done and trying to do so, cram a lot into a short period of time, whether it's fun, you're on vacation and you're trying to do so many things, or whether you're traveling for work and you're trying to cram it all in, or you're just at home and you just really want to get a lot done. So again, just pace yourself, try not to burn out, enjoy yourself along the way. There's plenty of opportunity this week for fun with family and friends. Take it. If you get invites, go. This is not the time to kind of like, hunker down and be alone, right? You really want to enjoy this energy of friendship and enjoy the process this week. All right, you guys, sounds like a good week. Just be mindful of what's going on around you. Take care of yourself, everybody. Have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you again next week.